our excess on one side and the line to run straight through across to the other side. We'll stow our excess from the top down, from the bottom up. So this is above the ring. Do the top down. I'm going to separate line groups, brakes, rear risers, front risers. Give it a good shake out. So I got my brakes in my hands right here. I'm just going to take my brakes and I'm going to get them on the other side of the slider, and I'm just going to pull them out so they pull all this fabric out. I'm just going to give it a little shake. At this point, I'm just going to give it a little flip open so I can look at the inside. And then I'm going to put it all in one hand. Make sure my brakes are good. And then I'm going to put it all on my shoulder. I'm going to split the front risers from the rear risers so that I can lay the canopy across me lengthwise. And I'm going to try and get the fabric as close up to my neck as possible. I'm going to push the air out a little bit, and I'm going to push it to the nose. And then I'm going to gather my nose. Now, whether you gather it from the side right here, or like I'm going to, it doesn't matter. Basically, I've already got it gathered. But I'm going to gather it in front of me so that I can look at it. So, we got 1, 2, 3. Notice I'm grabbing them all right here, and that helps me make sure that they're all the same length. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Alright, I'm going to flip it back so that they all line up. I'm going to grab it. I'm just looking to make sure that they're all the same. Grab it all in one hand. I'm just going to give it a shake out like this, so I can look down in here and see all this is nice and even. And then I'm going to put this in between my legs. I'm going to hold it with my knees. Just gonna I'm gonna open my slider up so that I can find the middle, and I'm gonna open up the canopy so that I can have a middle. And I'm gonna pick the slider up over my shoulder, and I have my middle. I'm gonna look for my longest lines. There's 3 of them, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and hold these out with my left hand or with my right hand. And I'm going to chop it with my left hand, and that'll expose my next lines. And there's 4 of them, so I'll go 1, 2, 3. My 4th one's just hidden in a little bit, so I'll grab it, expose it, chop those, and then it'll take me to my next 4. Expose my far outside one. 1, 2, 3. Go to the other side. Find my 3 longest, hold them with my left hand, chop them with my right, grab my next 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, expose this one, chop, expose my far outside one, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, next is going to come the slider. We're going to put the slider down. I'm going to quarter my slider. So I'm going to do the left side, the right side, And then I'm gonna do the front and back at the same time. I'm just gonna reach in from behind and kind of grab the back of the slider and then pull it till it's tight. And I'm not gonna pull it too much though, just till it's snug. Then I'm gonna take my stabilizers and I'm gonna make sure my stabilizers are all in the middle. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm gonna find this tape and I'm gonna put this in the middle. And then I'm gonna put the slider over on top of it. Then I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. I'm gonna find my stabilizer, I'm gonna throw it to the middle. Then I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, find my tape, throw it over the middle. Man, this wind's messing with me now. Alright, so now I'm gonna just take these and I'm gonna fold these in. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna hold these in place while I grab my tail. I'm gonna wrap this around the lines up here, and I'm gonna hold the nose in between my legs while I throw this around behind me. So I'm gonna throw one side around behind me. I'm gonna switch hands up here. I'm gonna throw this side behind me. Alright, and that leaves you with this. You have your nice nose, nice right here. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna fix our slider so that it looks like it's looking at us. So we're gonna roll this side outwards. We're gonna roll this side outwards. And now the slider is looking at you. We're gonna give it a smile. So we're gonna pull this out just a little bit and then create this cup for the air to sit in. And we're gonna take this nose and we're gonna shove it all the way in. Alright. I make sure these line up right here. I'm gonna roll this 3 times up here. 1, 2, 3. As tight it against the lines as you can. I'm gonna roll this 5 times down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna pull it tight and lock it down, and then we'll be able to lay it down. Oh man. Alright.
Hard work, man.
Yeah. So, I rolled this 3 times down here, and it's going to leave a lot of excess fabric down here. So I want to remove that first. So I'm just going to pull the top skin, which is just one thin layer right here, and I'm just going to pull it till it becomes a little taut. I'm going to take some of that excess out of there. And then I'm going to put my knees on both sides of this center seam right here, so that I lock the air out. Boom. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the carpet and I'm going to